Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. These profound words by the Dalai Lama encapsulate a truth often overlooked in our quest for happiness. We live in a world where the pursuit of happiness seems to be a constant endeavor, yet its true nature remains elusive to many. This quote is not just a string of words, but a key that unlocks a fundamental understanding. Happiness is a creation, not a discovery. The common belief is that happiness is a treasure waiting to be found, a mythical chest filled with joy, hidden away, accessible only to the lucky few who stumble upon it. This narrative pervades our culture, our stories, and our personal outlooks. We search for happiness in external sources, material possessions, accolades, relationships, and various achievements. And while these may offer transient moments of joy, they are often fleeting, leaving us in a perpetual state of seeking. But what if we've been following the wrong map all along? This idea of happiness as something to be found external to ourselves is a compelling one, because it's easy. It absolves us of responsibility. The truth, however, is both more challenging and more empowering. Happiness, as the Dalai Lama suggests, is not a ready-made product of our circumstances, but a personal creation born of our actions, thoughts, and attitudes. In this exploration, we delve into the various lessons on how we can actively create our happiness. It's about shifting perspectives, changing narratives, and understanding that the paintbrush to color our lives with joy is in our hands. This isn't just about positive thinking or mere self-help rhetoric. It's about a fundamental reorientation of how we approach our lives and our understanding of joy. This journey into the art of creating happiness is not a solitary one. Throughout history, philosophers, authors, and thinkers have pondered the nature of happiness. Their wisdom and insights provide beacons that guide us. We will draw from their thoughts, contrasting and comparing, to build a mosaic of what it means to create happiness. From Aristotle's musings on happiness being the purpose of existence, to modern psychological research that underscores the role of mindset in perceiving and achieving happiness, each viewpoint adds depth to our understanding. We will dissect the various facets of happiness, from understanding its true nature to realizing the role of mindset, overcoming obstacles that block our path to joy, harnessing the power of purpose and goals, and appreciating the profound impact of relationships on our happiness. Each of these aspects isn't just a topic for discussion, they are pieces of a puzzle. When put together, they form a clear picture of how happiness can be consciously crafted and nurtured in our lives. We will break down misconceptions, challenge commonly held beliefs, and offer practical, actionable strategies that you can implement in your daily life. This is not just about theoretical knowledge, it's about practical wisdom. A guide to living a life where happiness is not a rare commodity but a pervasive, enduring state. This is a journey to redefine happiness, to understand it not as a fleeting emotion or a distant goal, but as an art form, a masterpiece that we all have the capability to create. Let's discover how, through our actions, thoughts, and choices, we can paint the canvas of our lives with the vibrant colors of true, lasting happiness. Truth about happiness. Happiness depends upon ourselves, proclaimed Aristotle, a timeless reminder that the essence of our joy lies within, not without. This profound statement invites us to delve deeper into what constitutes true contentment and how it can be attained. Aristotle's perspective aligns with the broader philosophical view that contentment is an internal state, an outcome of our virtues, and the way we choose to live our lives. It's a far cry from the hedonistic belief that pleasure is the highest good. Instead, Aristotle and many philosophers advocate for eudaimonia, a term often translated as happiness, but more accurately described as flourishing or well-being. The psychological viewpoint converges with this philosophy, though it often approaches the subject from a more empirical angle. Psychologists have long studied what makes people content and have found that it's less about external circumstances and more about how individuals perceive and react to their environment. This is where the concept of subjective well-being comes into play. It's a term used to describe how individuals evaluate their own lives. These evaluations include emotional reactions to events, as well as cognitive judgments about one's satisfaction with life as a whole. This subjective nature implies that two people in identical circumstances might report vastly different levels of well-being. It's crucial to distinguish between short-lived pleasures and enduring joy. The former, often referred to as hedonic pleasure, is fleeting. It's the burst of euphoria you get from eating a delicious meal, buying a new gadget, or receiving praise. These moments are bright but brief, like fireworks that dazzle and then disappear into the night. Enduring joy, on the other hand, is akin to a deep flowing river. It's more about a sustained state of satisfaction, a sense of peace and fulfillment that pervades regardless of external conditions. This type of joy is often linked to meaningful activities, personal growth, and deep connections with others. Understanding this distinction leads to a pivotal realization. While our circumstances can influence our sense of well-being, they don't dictate it. The key lies in our internal state and the choices we make. This concept is not just a philosophical musing, but is backed by psychological research. Studies in positive psychology, for instance, have shown that our actions, thoughts, and attitudes have a significant impact on our sense of well-being. This doesn't mean external factors like financial stability, health, and social relationships aren't important. Rather, it suggests that the way we choose to perceive and interact with these factors plays a critical role in our overall sense of contentment. Take, for example, the concept of gratitude. Regularly practicing gratitude, actively acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of life, can shift our focus from what's missing to what's present. This shift in perspective can profoundly impact our overall satisfaction. It's a simple yet powerful illustration of how our internal state can transform our experience of life. Similarly, the concept of resilience highlights the importance of our reactions to life's challenges. Resilient individuals tend to recover from setbacks more quickly and use their experiences as opportunities for growth. This doesn't diminish the severity of the challenges faced. Rather, it underscores the power of response and perspective. Therefore, when Aristotle suggests that contentment depends upon ourselves, he is touching on a fundamental truth about the human experience. It's a call to look inward, to focus on cultivating virtues, attitudes, and perspectives that foster a deep, enduring sense of well-being. It's about recognizing that while we can't always control what happens to us, we have considerable power over how we respond to our experiences. Understanding contentment involves recognizing its subjective nature, differentiating between fleeting pleasures and deeper joy, and acknowledging the significant role our internal state and choices play in our overall sense of well-being. It's a journey inward, a process of self-discovery and growth, where we learn to navigate the complex interplay of our emotions, thoughts, and experiences to cultivate a life of true flourishing. The happiness mindset. The mind is its own place and in itself can make a heaven of hell a hell of heaven. This poignant assertion by John Milton captures the profound impact of our mindset on our life experience. The lens through which we view the world, our mindset, doesn't just color our perceptions, it can fundamentally transform them. A positive mindset can illuminate even the darkest circumstances with rays of hope, while a negative outlook can overshadow the brightest moments with clouds of despair. The concept of mindset extends far beyond mere optimism or pessimism. It encompasses our entire approach to life, how we interpret events, cope with challenges, and perceive our own abilities and worth. Carol Dweck, a renowned psychologist, brought this into sharp focus with her research on fixed versus growth mindsets. A fixed mindset assumes that our character, intelligence, and creative ability are static givens, which we can't change in any meaningful way. In contrast, a growth mindset thrives on challenge and sees failure not as evidence of unintelligence but as a heartening springboard for growth and for stretching our existing abilities. This distinction is crucial, as it underscores the power of belief in shaping our reality. Mindset isn't just about how we approach our abilities and challenges, it's also about how we approach our day-to-day experiences. Practices like gratitude, mindfulness, and positive thinking are tools that help shape a beneficial mindset. Gratitude, for instance, shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. It's about recognizing and appreciating the value of our experiences, relationships, and possessions, however small they may be. This practice has been linked to increased well-being, with research showing that gratitude can improve our mental health, enhance empathy, reduce aggression, and even improve our sleep. Mindfulness, another critical practice, involves being fully present and engaged in the moment, aware of our thoughts and feelings without distraction or judgment. It's about experiencing life as it unfolds, rather than being caught up in ruminations about the past or worries about the future. Mindfulness has been shown to reduce stress, combat depression, and improve cognitive functions like attention and concentration. Positive thinking, meanwhile, doesn't mean ignoring life's less pleasant situations. It means approaching unpleasantness in a more positive and productive way. It's about making the best of any situation, looking for solutions rather than dwelling on problems, and viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. To cultivate a positive mindset, it's essential to practice these techniques regularly. This could mean starting each day by listing things you're grateful for, engaging in mindfulness meditation, or consciously reframing negative thoughts into positive ones. For instance, instead of thinking, "I'll never be good at this," a growth-oriented mindset would suggest, "I haven't mastered this yet, but I'm improving every day." Another practical tip is to surround oneself with positive influences. The people we interact with can significantly impact our mindset. Seeking out and nurturing relationships with those who inspire, support, and challenge us can foster a more positive outlook on life. Additionally, setting realistic and achievable goals can help maintain a positive mindset. Goals give us direction and a sense of purpose. Achieving these goals, no matter how small, can provide a sense of accomplishment and reinforce a positive outlook. Regularly engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment is also vital. Whether it's a hobby, exercise, or spending time in nature, these activities can provide a respite from stress and bolster a positive mindset. Lastly, cultivating self-compassion is crucial. Being kind to oneself in moments of failure or disappointment can prevent the spiral into negative self-talk. It's about acknowledging that perfection is unattainable and that making mistakes is a natural part of the human experience. Developing a positive mindset is about more than just feeling good. It's about creating a foundation for a fulfilling life. It's a journey that requires effort, practice, and patience, but the rewards are immeasurable. A positive mindset not only enhances our life experience, but also empowers us to become the best versions of ourselves. Overcoming obstacles to happiness. The only thing that will make you happy is being happy with who you are and not who people think you are. Goldie Hawn's words resonate with profound truth, emphasizing the essence of self-acceptance and authenticity. This statement leads us into a crucial aspect of personal contentment, overcoming the obstacles that often stand in our way. These barriers, including negative thinking, fear, past traumas, and societal pressures, can significantly impede our journey towards a fulfilling life. Negative thinking, often manifesting as a persistent inner critic, can distort our perception of reality, leading to a skewed and often pessimistic view of our lives and capabilities. This pattern of thought can trap us in a cycle of self-doubt and despair, hindering our ability to recognize and appreciate the positive aspects of our lives. Fear, closely tied to negative thinking, is another formidable barrier. It can paralyze us, preventing us from taking risks or pursuing goals, thus limiting our potential for growth and fulfillment. Past traumas, too, play a significant role in shaping our present state of mind. Unresolved traumas can leave deep psychological scars, influencing our behaviors and responses to current situations in ways that might be detrimental to our well-being. Societal pressures further compound these challenges. The expectations and norms imposed by society often dictate how we should live, who we should be, and what we should value. This external influence can lead to a life lived in accordance with others' expectations rather than our own genuine desires and values, resulting in a sense of alienation from our true selves. Addressing these barriers requires a multifaceted approach. For negative thinking, cognitive behavioral strategies can be effective. These involve identifying and challenging negative thought patterns, replacing them with more balanced and positive ways of thinking. Techniques such as mindfulness and meditation can also help by grounding us in the present moment and reducing the power of negative thoughts. To combat fear, exposure strategies can be beneficial. This involves gradually and systematically facing the things we fear in a controlled and safe environment, thereby reducing the power fear holds over us. This process can help build confidence and resilience, essential components of a fulfilling life. Dealing with past traumas often necessitates professional support, such as therapy or counseling. These services provide a safe space to explore and process traumatic experiences, leading to healing and a better understanding of oneself. Self-compassion and self-care are also vital in this process, as they allow us to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, fostering a nurturing environment for healing. Regarding societal pressures, cultivating self-awareness and authenticity is key. This involves introspection to understand our true values, desires, and aspirations, independent of societal expectations. Living authentically means aligning our actions and choices with these intrinsic values, leading to a more congruent and satisfying life. Goldie Hawn's quote underscores the importance of self-acceptance in this process. Embracing who we are, flaws and all, and releasing the need for external validation can free us from many of the barriers that impede our contentment. This doesn't mean ignoring areas for growth, but rather accepting our current state while striving for personal improvement. Practicing self-acceptance involves challenging societal stereotypes and embracing our unique qualities. It means letting go of the pursuit of perfection and accepting that making mistakes is an integral part of the human experience. Encouraging self-compassion and empathy towards oneself can significantly aid this process. By treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a good friend, we can build a more positive relationship with ourselves. Another strategy is to establish healthy boundaries. This means learning to say no to demands that conflict with our values or well-being and not feeling guilty for prioritizing our needs. Setting these boundaries can help protect our mental and emotional health, fostering a sense of control and self-respect. In essence, overcoming obstacles to personal contentment involves a combination of introspection, therapeutic strategies, cultivating self-acceptance, and living authentically. It's about recognizing and addressing the internal and external factors that impede our well-being and taking proactive steps to mitigate their impact. By doing so, we can pave the way for a more fulfilling and contented life, grounded in self-acceptance and authenticity. power of purpose and goals. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Albert Schweitzer's insightful words capture the essence of a fulfilling life, one where purpose and passion intersect. This perspective turns the traditional view of success on its head, suggesting that true achievement comes not from reaching societal benchmarks of success, but from engaging in activities that resonate with our deepest selves. The concept of purpose is central to human experience. Having a sense of purpose means knowing who we are, what we value, and what we aspire to contribute to the world. It's about finding meaning and direction in life. When our daily activities align with this sense of purpose, they become more than just tasks. They transform into steps along a path of personal fulfillment. This alignment brings a profound sense of satisfaction and joy, far deeper than the fleeting pleasure of superficial achievements. Setting personal goals is a practical extension of this concept. Goals provide a tangible way to channel our energies and aspirations. They act as milestones on our journey towards a life of purpose. These goals can be varied, from professional achievements and personal development to hobbies and community service. What matters most is their alignment with our deeper values and passions. Take, for example, someone who finds deep satisfaction in artistic expression. Setting a goal to complete a certain number of paintings over a year can provide a sense of direction and accomplishment. For another whose passion lies in helping others, volunteering a set number of hours each week at a local shelter can be incredibly fulfilling. These goals, rooted in personal values and passions, provide a sense of progress and achievement that feeds into an overall sense of contentment. It's important to note that the journey towards these goals is as significant as their attainment. The process of striving towards a goal, overcoming challenges, and growing along the way contributes significantly to a sense of personal accomplishment and fulfillment. This journey imbues our lives with a sense of purpose and direction, making our daily experiences more meaningful. Moreover, pursuing goals that resonate with our passions has the added benefit of intrinsic motivation. When we are intrinsically motivated, we engage in activities for the sheer enjoyment and satisfaction they bring, not for external rewards. This type of motivation is more sustainable and fulfilling than extrinsic motivation, which relies on external rewards or recognition. When our actions are driven by intrinsic motivation, we are more likely to persevere through challenges and experience a deeper sense of fulfillment. The pursuit of passion-driven goals also contributes to personal growth. Each step towards a goal, each obstacle overcome, teaches us something new about ourselves. We develop new skills, build resilience, and gain confidence. This growth is integral to a fulfilling life, as it enhances our sense of self-efficacy and enriches our experience of the world. However, it's crucial to approach goal setting with flexibility and self-compassion. Rigidly adhering to goals without considering changing circumstances can lead to frustration and burnout. Goals should serve as guides, not shackles. They should be flexible enough to accommodate the unpredictable nature of life, and we should be kind to ourselves when our paths toward these goals take unexpected turns. The power of purpose and goals lies in their ability to provide direction, meaning, and a sense of accomplishment in our lives. Aligning our goals with our values and passions makes our journey towards them more enjoyable and fulfilling. It turns the pursuit of success into a personal journey of growth and fulfillment, rather than a race towards externally defined benchmarks. In this way, we find that success, as Schweitzer suggests, is a natural byproduct of a life lived with purpose and joy. joy through self-care and wellness. Happiness is a state of activity, Aristotle astutely observed, suggesting that it's in our actions and efforts where true contentment is nurtured. This insight is particularly relevant when considering the role of self-care and wellness in cultivating a fulfilling life. Far from being mere indulgences, self-care practices are vital components in maintaining and enhancing our physical and mental health, both of which are foundational to our overall well-being. The importance of physical health in this equation cannot be overstated. Our physical state greatly influences our mental and emotional states. Regular exercise, for example, is not just about physical fitness or managing weight. It has profound effects on our mental health. Engaging in physical activity releases endorphins, often referred to as feel-good hormones, which can elevate mood and reduce stress. Exercise also enhances self-esteem and can be a powerful tool in managing anxiety and depression. It's a perfect embodiment of Aristotle's concept of activity leading to a state of well-being. A balanced diet is another cornerstone of physical health with direct implications for mental and emotional well-being. Nutritious foods provide the energy and nutrients necessary for the optimal functioning of our brains and bodies. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats can improve cognitive function, mood, and energy levels. On the other hand, a diet high in processed foods and sugars can have the opposite effect, potentially leading to mood swings and energy crashes. Adequate sleep is another critical aspect of self-care. Sleep is the body's time to repair and rejuvenate. Lack of sleep can lead to a host of problems, including irritability, difficulty concentrating, and impaired cognitive function. Chronic sleep deprivation can even contribute to the development of mental health issues, such as depression and anxiety. Ensuring a regular sleep schedule and creating a restful sleeping environment are essential steps in maintaining both physical and mental health. Engaging in hobbies and activities that bring joy and relaxation is equally important. Hobbies provide a break from the routine and stresses of daily life. They offer an opportunity to engage in activities purely for the sake of enjoyment, which can be incredibly rejuvenating. Whether it's painting, gardening, playing a musical instrument, or hiking, hobbies provide a sense of accomplishment and can be a great source of joy and fulfillment. However, it's important to recognize that self-care is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. What works for one person may not work for another. The key is to find practices that resonate with you and fit into your lifestyle. This could mean a daily walk, meditation, cooking healthy meals, or simply taking time to read or relax. The act of taking time for oneself to engage in activities that nurture and replenish is a crucial part of maintaining well-being. Furthermore, actively caring for one's well-being extends beyond physical health. Mental and emotional health are equally important. This can involve seeking professional help when needed, such as therapy or counseling. It also involves cultivating a positive mindset, as discussed earlier, and practicing self-compassion and kindness. In today's stressful world, it's easy to neglect self-care, to prioritize work or other obligations over our own well-being. However, as Aristotle implies, our well-being is not a passive state but an active pursuit. It requires effort and attention. By prioritizing self-care and wellness, we are not just taking steps to maintain our health, we are actively cultivating a foundation upon which a fulfilling life can be built. It's about recognizing that caring for ourselves is not selfish but essential. It's an investment in ourselves, one that pays dividends in the form of improved health, increased energy, and a deeper sense of contentment and fulfillment. Embracing change and growth. The journey towards a fulfilling life is seldom a straight path. It's replete with changes, challenges, and growth opportunities. Embracing these changes, rather than resisting them, can be a powerful catalyst for personal development and satisfaction. Change is an inevitable part of life, whether it's transitioning to a new job, moving to a different city, starting or ending relationships, or dealing with life's unexpected twists. Change challenges us to adapt and grow. While it's natural to feel discomfort or fear in the face of change, these moments also present invaluable opportunities for growth. Each change forces us out of our comfort zones, prompting us to develop new skills, perspectives, and resilience. Courage plays a crucial role in this process. It takes courage to step into the unknown and embrace change, especially when the outcome is uncertain. However, it's in these moments of uncertainty that we often discover our true strengths and capabilities. By facing change head-on, we learn more about ourselves, our values, desires, and what truly matters to us. This self-discovery is a key component of a fulfilling life. Moreover, challenges and obstacles, often encountered during times of change, are not just hurdles to overcome. They are opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. When we face challenges, we are forced to tap into our inner resources, be it creativity, determination, or resilience. Overcoming these challenges builds confidence and a sense of accomplishment, further enhancing our sense of fulfillment. To illustrate, consider the story of someone who, after years in a stable but unfulfilling job, decides to pursue a passion project. The transition involves risk, financial uncertainty, long hours, and the possibility of failure. Yet, through this process, the individual discovers a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment that was lacking in their previous work. This change, though fraught with challenges, ultimately leads to a more satisfying and meaningful life. Another example could be someone who overcomes a fear of public speaking. Initially, the prospect of speaking in front of an audience is daunting. However, by facing this fear, the individual not only improves their communication skills, but also gains confidence and a sense of empowerment. What once was a source of anxiety becomes a source of strength and pride. These stories underscore the transformative power of embracing change and growth. They demonstrate that while change can be uncomfortable, it can also be immensely rewarding. The journey of personal growth is not about avoiding challenges or staying within the safety of familiar territory. It's about having the courage to face change, to learn and grow from each experience, and to continuously evolve as individuals. This might mean trying new things, taking risks, or challenging long-held beliefs. It's about being open to new experiences and perspectives, even if they differ from our own. It's also important to cultivate resilience during times of change. This involves developing a positive mindset, as discussed earlier, and utilizing support systems such as friends, family, or mentors. Having a support network can provide encouragement and guidance during challenging times. In essence, embracing change and growth is about recognizing that life's most rewarding experiences often come from its most challenging moments. It's about understanding that personal growth is an ongoing journey, not a destination. By adopting a mindset that views change as an opportunity rather than a threat, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities and a deeper sense of fulfillment. It's a journey that requires courage, resilience, and an openness to new experiences, but it is one that leads to a richer, more rewarding life. Creating happiness through relationships. The greatest happiness you can have is knowing that you do not necessarily require happiness. William Saroyan's intriguing statement highlights the paradoxical nature of finding fulfillment. often discovered in the selfless acts within our relationships and connections. The impact of social ties on our well-being is profound and multifaceted. Humans, as inherently social beings, thrive on connections with others. These relationships, be they familial, romantic, platonic, or professional, profoundly shape our experiences and perceptions of the world. The interaction between giving and receiving in relationships plays a critical role in shaping our sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. It's in the balance of these two actions that the true essence of meaningful connections is found. When we give, whether it's time, attention, support, or love, we step outside of ourselves and our own needs. This act of giving can be deeply fulfilling. It fosters a sense of purpose and connection, reinforcing our bonds with others and enhancing our sense of belonging. Receiving, on the other hand, allows us to feel valued and cared for. It's a reminder that we are not alone, that we are part of a larger network of individuals who care for each other. Being able to accept support, love, and kindness from others is crucial to building strong, healthy relationships. It's important to recognize that receiving is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it's an integral part of the reciprocal nature of human relationships. Meaningful connections contribute significantly to our sense of joy and fulfillment. Engaging in deep, authentic relationships where we can be ourselves without fear of judgment or rejection provides a sense of security and acceptance. These relationships offer a safe space for us to share our thoughts, feelings, and experiences, contributing to our emotional and psychological well-being. Healthy relationships are characterized by mutual respect, trust, and understanding. They require effort, communication, and compromise from all parties involved. Cultivating these relationships involves being present, actively listening, showing empathy, and expressing appreciation. It also means setting healthy boundaries, ensuring that our relationships are mutually supportive and respectful. Being part of a community further enhances our sense of belonging and purpose. Communities, whether based on shared interests, goals, or geographical locations, provide a sense of identity and connection. They offer opportunities for social interaction, support, and collaboration. Participating in community activities can be a source of joy and fulfillment, as it allows us to contribute to something larger than ourselves. However, it's crucial to acknowledge that not all relationships or communities are positive or healthy. It's important to recognize when a relationship or community is detrimental to our well-being and to take steps to address this. This may involve seeking to improve the relationship through communication and boundary setting, or in some cases, distancing oneself from toxic or harmful situations. Cultivating healthy relationships and being part of a community doesn't mean losing our sense of individuality. It's about finding a balance between our personal needs and desires and our interactions with others. It's in this balance that we find a sense of harmony and fulfillment. The impact of relationships and social connections on our well-being is immense. These connections provide support, a sense of belonging, and opportunities for personal growth. They are a source of strength, comfort, and joy. The balance of giving and receiving within these relationships is essential to creating meaningful and fulfilling connections. By cultivating healthy relationships and actively participating in communities, we enhance our overall sense of well-being, contributing to a richer, more satisfying life. We've delved deep into the multifaceted nature of creating a fulfilling life, discovering that it's not a singular act, but a tapestry woven from various threads: understanding, mindset, overcoming obstacles, purpose, self-care, embracing change, and nurturing relationships. Each of these elements contributes uniquely to the tapestry, enriching our experiences and guiding us towards a life marked by depth and fulfillment. Our first thread, understanding the true nature of contentment, reminds us that it's a state we create, not a treasure we find. This understanding liberates us from the endless pursuit of external sources of joy, directing our focus inward to where real transformation begins. We learned that the power of our mindset in shaping our reality cannot be overstated. By nurturing a positive outlook, we open ourselves to experiences that enrich our lives, emphasizing that the quality of our thoughts significantly influences the quality of our lives. Overcoming obstacles is a testament to our resilience. We've seen that challenges such as negative thinking, fear, and societal pressures are not roadblocks, but stepping stones to greater self-awareness and strength. The power of purpose and goals teaches us that fulfillment often lies in the pursuit of what genuinely matters to us, aligning our actions with our deepest values and passions. In discussing self-care, we're reminded of the age-old wisdom that to pour into others, we must first fill ourselves. Our physical and mental health are the bedrock upon which we build a life of joy and meaning. Engaging in activities that nourish our bodies and minds is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Embracing change and personal growth is perhaps one of the most challenging yet rewarding threads. It requires courage to step into the unknown, but it's in this space of uncertainty that we often find our greatest strengths and uncover new opportunities for growth. Finally, the power of relationships and community beautifully illustrates that our connections with others are not just parts of our lives, but are integral to our sense of well-being. These connections remind us that we are not alone on this journey. We are part of a larger tapestry of human experience. In weaving these threads together, we create a life not defined by fleeting moments of pleasure, but characterized by enduring fulfillment and joy. It's a journey that requires effort, patience, and persistence. There will be times of doubt and difficulty, but these are not signs of failure. They're part of the human experience, opportunities for growth and deeper understanding. As you move forward, remember that the creation of a fulfilling life is an ongoing process. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Each day brings new opportunities to learn, grow, and contribute in meaningful ways. Embrace these opportunities with an open heart and a curious mind. In closing, let this be your motivation. You have the power to create a life of fulfillment and joy. It's within you, waiting to be unleashed. So take the lessons learned, the insights gained, and the wisdom shared, and weave your unique tapestry. The journey to fulfillment is not a race, it's a journey to be savored, step by step, moment by moment. Keep moving forward, keep growing, and keep creating the life you envision. The path is yours to tread, the tapestry yours to weave. Go forth and create your masterpiece.